Good morning, family. How y'all doing this morning? I'm Torin Darlene Brazel, founder, CEO, and president of Ignite. And I want to welcome you to the reset where we pause, refocus, and make one intentional move daily towards our prosperity. Today is our Wealth Wins Wednesday because small wins build belief and belief builds consistency. But before we dive in, I need you to do me a favor. Like this live, subscribe to this channel, and share this with at least one person that you know that really needs this information today. Y'all, look, I am sacrificing my mornings and getting on here to help us defy this terrible prediction that by the time we get to the year of 2053, our collective net worth as a people is going to be negative zero. Like that is literally going to happen over my dead body. And so I'm doing everything I can. And my part is to show up and to share the information, to bring experts in, to share the information. But your part is to take action. So I need you to subscribe. You can find us everywhere as Ignite Central. And I also need you to like and comment so we'll know the information that is really helpful to you. So we can double down and click on that and actually share even more. I also need for you to be intentional to make sure that Ignite and all of our friends and the amazing content that we're sharing are not best kept secrets. Share this with everybody that you know that really needs this help and support. With that said, we're going to go ahead while you're making those connections. I do want to just give you a quick reminder that this presentation is for informational purposes only, and it does not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. Always consult a qualified professional before making decisions. All right, so yesterday, we learned that checking your own credit does not lower your credit score. We also shared a few safe monitoring tools to include Credit Karma, Experian, MyFICO, as well as and those are all things that you pay for, but something that's free, and we just representatives, but you have Capital One, Discover, Chase Bank, any credit cards that you have, most of them actually have a free monitoring app as a part of the service that they give you. So don't just go out and immediately pay for something. Check the credit cards that you have, if you have them, and go ahead and register for your credit monitoring services through them. And then that way you don't have to pay extra money. We also grounded ourselves in the truth that credit is not a moral score. It is simply your financial reputation. Y'all, this is a game, and these daily sessions are literally about teaching you the game so that you can learn how to play it and so that you can maximize it. With that, we went through what makes up a FICO credit score. We made sure that you knew that that FICO credit score actually ranges from 300 to 850 points. And the top two factors that mostly impacts this score is your payment history and your credit utilization. There are others, but if you have not seen this or if you haven't seen what we shared on Monday, make sure you go back and you check out Monday's Wealth Reset because it is some great information and gems that we shared that really will help you on your pathway to building an 800 FICO score sooner rather than later, starting with maximizing so that you can get the maximum points in each one of these categories. Now, here's something that a lot of people don't realize. And so we want to jump into today's focus, which is understanding how credit really does impact your interest rates and why you really working on your credit is so important. Simply, the higher your credit score is, the lower your interest rates are. But the lower your credit score is, the higher your interest rates are. And this is extremely important because in today's world, we're encouraged to finance everything. I'm talking about from our cell phones and plane tickets to cars and homes. And high interest rates are incredibly costly and keep families stuck in this vicious cycle of lack. For example, let's just say that you needed to purchase an appliance, whether it's a stove, a refrigerator, a washing machine, or a dryer, right? Or anything. If it was $499 and you had poor credit, did you know that because of a higher interest rate, you actually would pay over $600 more than financing with good credit? Now, let's look at a car. Most of us have cars or at least want a car, right? So let's just say that you were going to purchase a car for 25,000 but what I will say is like today cars are like really about 50,000, but we're just going to use this 25,000 as an example. And with a low credit score, you may be required to put down $4,000 and pay $37,915 over the course of that loan. That's right here. Okay. However, with a high credit score, you may pay around $24,000. You see this? And with zero down. And I have your credit score ranges here at the bottom, right? Y'all, this is a big deal. Do y'all see this? What that means is someone with a lower credit score can pay over $13,000 more for the exact same car. Is anyone else frustrated like me? I'm just saying. But wait, it gets worse. Is there anybody here that either is planning to purchase a home or refinance a home this year? If you are, do me a favor and drop a one in the chat. Just drop a one if you're planning to purchase a home or to refinance a home. I need you to drop a one in the chat and just say me, right? I'm buying a home this year. And I need you to really lean in. Because for those of you that are about to purchase a house, I need you to make sure, or even refinance, that your credit score is as high as possible. Let's just say that you're going to purchase a house for $180,000 with a 620 credit score. So now that's over here on this right hand side. You're going to be required to pay $36,000 down. And over the course of that loan, 30 years, but y'all now they're looking to push it out to 50 years. I wouldn't do that if I were you, but anywho, that's another conversation for another day. You have $526,000 plus that you will pay over the course of a loan for something that you originally purchased for $180,000. Now, if you have a great credit score, I'm talking about 760 or higher, you would be required maybe to pay $9,000 down. And over the course of that loan for that same $180,000 house, you would pay $389,000. Now, y'all, let's sit with that for just a second. That's over $105,000 more for the same house simply because of a FICO credit score. Do I have y'all attention? Are y'all sharing this with people? Because I'm just trying to understand, is anybody else feeling hoodwinked or bamboozled? Y'all, when I first truly understood this, I cried real tears. And honestly, on some days, I get so frustrated with different things that I'm seeing and I'm learning and I'm dealing with that I still do cry. So, yes, every feeling you have right now is absolutely valid because the system isn't broke. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do: protect capital, limit access, and gatekeep opportunity. And nowhere is this more evident than in distressed communities. But the madness stops today. It is time for you to take your power back. My grandmother used to say, the best revenge is to win and succeed and excel in life. And because we now know that credit impacts interest rates, and interest rates ultimately impact your net worth because it ciphers the money that you're able to keep. The higher your score, the more you keep. The lower your score, the more you pay. So, what I need you to do in this moment is to be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and know that you are not behind. You just are now learning the rules. And for a moment, y'all, I want to come back to the reason why Ignite exists. We are here to intentionally bridge gaps in access and information to restore balance, replace extraction with empowerment, scarcity with abundance, and charity with collective wealth. We are absolutely the ones that we've been waiting for. And that's the reason why we created the Wealth Club, because you don't have to build this alone. Y'all, we are stronger together. And so I really want you to do me a favor and scan, and really it's not me a favor, do yourself a favor, your family a favor. Scan this QR code on the screen or click the link in the bio and join our Wealth Club for just $8 a month. You're going to get to gain community, strategy, and accountability. And even if you choose not to join us today, which I truly can't understand why, but hey, whatever. Just know that we want you to win. So again, I need you to visit our website, join the email list, and follow us on all of our social platforms. You can scan this QR code right here to connect to our link tree that connects you to everything else. It's a one-stop shop. And as we close, here are a few core tools you'll need to continue boosting your credit. Just a quick overview. Credit monitoring apps. And remember, if you have credit cards, look and see what they have available, because you most likely can register for something that they make available for you for free and you don't have to pay for that. You've got to actually get a budget and use it, like literally making changes, looking at it and making changes to it weekly. You need to put together a savings plan, an investing plan, and you need to make sure that you utilize a debt tracker. So that was a lot. I appreciate you, y'all. Thank you so much for your time for today. And remember, knowledge doesn't hurt you, but avoidance absolutely does. We'll be back tomorrow morning promptly at 7 a.m. ish, because we are building wealth together, moment by moment, day by day, season by season, and year after year. Y'all have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.